Hello everybody, it's Marie Deemer. I'm located in Sarnia, Ontario. Welcome back to my kitchen. We've been enjoying the Battle of the Bundles this month. We have this week and next week as well. And my Battle of the Bundle is called Between the Sheets. And I have been, this week, focusing on our sheet pan and our sheet pan liners. Today, I'm going to be using the quarter sheet pan size. I'm not using the liner for this today because I'm going to be crisping up some pizza crust. So if you're familiar with, let me throw this pizza crust in the oven and then we can talk about the filling. So this is just a purchased pizza crust, frozen department next to the bakery at the Superstore. So it is one ball of pizza crust. I put it on my quarter sheet pan. I think I over oiled the pan first because it was a bit of a slip and slide. There's a chance that that's 5 minutes of my life I won't get back. But you can pre-do this part and stick the pan in the fridge until you're ready to use. You're going to preheat your oven to 450 degrees and cook this for 15 minutes. We'll take it out of the oven, put some topping on it, and throw it back in for another 10. I'm going to put this in the oven. So that's in a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes, and I'm going to talk to you about the extraordinary cheese dip. If you are familiar with Epicure, and if you've been familiar with Epicure for quite some time, you will recognize the extraordinary cheese dip. It happens at almost every family function, every cooking class, and the three spices in it is the 3 onion dip, the CCB, which is cheese, chives, and bacon, not quite as fun as what you originally thought, and the lemon dilly. And these are the 3 spices that started the whole Epicure business more than 25 years ago. When you're making a full batch of extraordinary cheese dip, it's always 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You would have a cup of mayo, a cup of shredded cheese, a cup of cream cheese, and then a tablespoon of each of these 3 dips. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. To make this quarter sheet pan, we're going to use half a recipe. So I have a half a cup of cream cheese. I buy the whipped cream cheese mostly because it's already soft, ready to go, and it's easy to mix. A half a cup of shredded cheese. I put in Tex-Mex just because it's got a little bit of heat to it, but it can be whatever shredded cheese of your choice. And a half a cup of mayo. You're just going to mix those together a little bit, like this. And you're going to do a half a teaspoon. We're making half a batch, so it's half a tablespoon, of the lemon dilly-ish. As long as they're equal portions, you know how I measure. Half a tablespoon of the 3 onion, kind of, and half a tablespoon of the CCB. This is Epicure's 4-in-1 spice spoon. If you don't have this, please add it to your cart when you're picking out your Between the Sheets bundle. It has, the largest spot is for a tablespoon, on the other end is a teaspoon. If you flip the spoon over, there's a smaller spot for a half a teaspoon measure, and there's a line on it for a 1/4 of a teaspoon measure. These things are fantastic. They fit in all their jars, so you're not pouring and having your spice mix barf all over whatever you're making. So I've still got the pizza crust cooking in the oven. I have made up the extraordinary cheese topping for that pizza. And I will come back and show you after 15 minutes, we're going to pull the pizza dough out. We're going to put the topping on and we're going to cook it for another 10. So I will be back in 12 minutes and 18 seconds. And we're back. And that was in the oven for about 14 minutes. It's looking kind of toasty. I'm thinking maybe I should have checked it at 12 or 13, but you know, we carry on. So now we have the extraordinary cheese dip made here. We're just going to ice the pizza. Can you tell I bake a lot? Oops. Just going to spread the cheese dip around closer to the edges. This is going to be an amazing game day snack. And if you're not a sports lover, like I am, well, I'm a football lover. If you're not a sports lover, then make this for the people in your household that are, and it'll keep them out of your hair while you do what you want to do. No downside. Okay, because I'm in my own home, you'd be doing this too. If I don't grab this hot pan, it'll be a miracle. All right, so we've kind of spread it to the edges. I'm going to slap it back in the oven. It's saying another 10 minutes at 450. We really just want the topping to be heated a little bit, and the crust being this hot is already going to do that to some extent. This is going to melt, get super creamy, and because, you know, cheese, oh, this looks so fantastic. Extraordinary cheesy pizza bites. Back in the oven it's going to go for maybe 10 minutes. Maybe slightly less. And I will come back and show you the finished product. So we're back. I think I should have cooked the original crust maybe 5 minutes less, but I took 5 minutes off the final stage in the oven. It's at 450 degrees. That crust is perfectly cooked now. It's nice and toasty. Look at that melted cheese on there. This is the extraordinary cheese dip used in one more way. We've used our sheet pans here. We've used our 4-in-1 spoon. When you're checking out your Between the Sheets bundle, because clearly using the sheet pans and the liners allows you to use our solution packages in many different ways. You get more bang for your buck. Be sure and tack on these 3 spices that I use to make the extraordinary cheese dip. Come in a collection, the Extraordinary Trio collection. So add that collection to your list and you will be able to make fantastic snacks, either for yourself, which you don't have to share, or snacks to keep your family out of your hair. We'll see you soon.